Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So today we're going to be going over my December makeup basket items, yes, plus my results from November. I have some great stuff to show you guys. I have some pan, I have some dips, and I even have some products that are used up. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and let's jump on into it. So during the month of November, I only focused on two bronzers. I focused on my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer as well as my Becca bronzer in the shade Bali Sands. And I used the Physicians Formula one 17 times and the Becca one 11 times. And guys, these baskets and all this progress and stuff is helping me learn a lot about bronzers. So I use this one a lot, and I think I have a picture from last month, and as you're going to see, it's really not that different. Bronzers take forever to use up and forever to even make progress on, and since I started doing these baskets, I have not purchased any bronzers, so I'm definitely proud of that and happy about that. So I'm just going to keep working on these. This one will stay in the December basket. And again, with this one, it's not really any visible progress. So we're going to keep working on this one as well, and it will stay in the December basket. There is one I'm adding in, and it's only for the holidays. Like, I don't think I'm going to use it that much, but I want it available to me for maybe Christmas or New Year's. This is from Hourglass. This is a Luminous Bronze Light. It's a bronzer, but it also has some blush properties to it and some shimmer, so it's kind of just like pretty and something different. So I really think at Christmas I would enjoy wearing this, so that's why I'm going to add it to the basket. On to highlighters. During November, I used Becca Pearl 5 times, Becca Opal 5 times, the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit 14 times, and ColourPop Flexitarian 3 times. I also cheated 2 times with the new Kat Von D palette and once with the Anastasia Moonchild palette. So even though I only used Opal 5 times in November, I did also have Opal in my October basket, and I've used Opal a lot from April to present just naturally, even before I had these baskets. So I'm proud to say that I have hit pan on Opal. It is the first time I've ever hit pan on a highlighter, and even though it's a travel size, it's definitely not an easy thing to do, so I am proud of it, and I am excited, and I just love this color. This pan was hit with a lot of love. I truly enjoy using this product, so it really motivates me to keep going with project progress and these baskets and hopefully getting into panning in the new year. So Pearl, there's not enough, like there's nothing to show progress-wise. Same with Flexitarian, there's no big dips or anything. And then the Anastasia Sugar, even though I was using it like a lot, like more than half the month, because it is so new, there's a few brush strokes, but there's not really a dip. But because I love this so much, I will be keeping this one in the December basket. I just think all the names like kind of remind me of Christmas, and I really love the colors, and I just can't put it down. This is one of the best purchases I've made all year, and for someone who shops more than they should, that means a lot. Like, I highly recommend this glow kit. So Opal's taking a break and we'll be back in another month, but this is staying. And then we obviously have to add some other highlighters in. So the other palette I have is the Kat Von D Metal Crush. I had done a review on this, and then I didn't like how the review turned out, so I think I'm going to re-review it in a video with some other items, but I did wear it last week, so there should be pictures of that. I've used the peach and the white a few times now. I have not used the pink yet, but the two I did use I'm really enjoying, so I really like this palette so far. It's very blinding and very it's kind of special and different. I like it. So the other highlighters we'll be focusing on during December is Mary Luminizer. So this was in my October basket, and I actually got a pretty good dip going during that time. So I'm hoping to expand upon the dip this month. It's so easy to use Mary Lou. It's so easy to reach for her because it's just a great highlighter. The next one is something that's new to me. It's the Becca Champagne Pop. So obviously, because I just got this during Sephora VIP. I'm probably not going to even make a dip in this or anything, but I just want to love it and use it and enjoy it because I really like it and had wanted it for a long time. And then the last highlighter is Becca Vanilla Quartz. And again, this is not as new as the Champagne Pop, but it is pretty new, maybe from September, if I'm remembering correctly. So I just want to use it and enjoy it. If I make a dip, great. If I don't, that's fine too. I just want to enjoy it and make sure it's getting some use. So moving on to eyeshadow palettes. Yes, everyone loves eyeshadow palettes. During the month of November, I used the Too Faced Chocolate Bar 8 times. I used the Anastasia Prism 8 times. I used Subculture twice. I used Queen of Hearts once. And I used the Lorac Mega Pro palette 10 times. What made me excited about using the chocolate bar again was I kind of fell back in love with it. These are not the most pigmented shadows like the shimmers compared to some other shimmery and metallic shadows that I have. But what they are is very easy to work with. And there are certain days where we have a lot of time to spend on our makeup, and there's certain days that we don't. This is so perfect for just a really easy, fast look. It doesn't take a lot of blending or time. So I've really fallen back in love with this. And I do have a dip on the shade Marzipan. I'll insert a picture, so I'm proud of that. I really didn't think I was going to have any dips. These are more tightly packed than some other shadows. But yeah, so I've fallen back in love with this. I'm going to take it out for December, but it will be back in January or February. The Lorac Mega Pro, which there's not much visible progress on it, but I will be keeping this one for December because look at these colors. I think they're just so perfect for Christmas and this time of year, and I enjoy working with this palette. And again, this is a pretty easy formula to work with, so I do enjoy that. As far as dips go, I do have an exciting amount of progress on the Anastasia Prism, even though it's pretty new to me. I think I got it in October. I have a really big dip going in Unity and another dip going in the shade Lure. I think that speaks a lot when someone with a lot of eyeshadow palettes has only had something for a short time and there's dips going. I think it really speaks to how much I genuinely like this palette. So if you're still on the fence about that, that's something to consider. So I'm keeping this in for December because I think the color scheme again is really good for this time of year. Some of these golds and the green would look really pretty on the lid, especially around Christmas. So I do need to add in some more. So we're adding in the Violet Voss Holy Grail, which is something that I got during the Sephora VIP sale. I am wearing this on my eyes today. I really, really love this palette. I'm wearing the shades Thanks a Latte, Transition, which I use as my transition shade, because why not? And my lid shade is called On Fleek. So I love this palette. I love the formula. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I so wish I had discovered Violet Voss sooner, but I'm glad to have it now. Another palette I'm adding in that is very easy to work with is also new to me. It's the ColourPop I Think I Love You. All their palettes like this, like the Yes Please and all these tiny ones, and their pressed powder singles, I find them really easy to work with, but also very pigmented and beautiful. And because this is new to me, I just want to have a chance to play with it, and it's some good neutral colors, especially for when I'm in a rush. I think it will be a good palette to have on hand. The last eyeshadow palette I'm adding in is the Modern Renaissance, which I do have 2 pans on from October. I'm not going to use this a ton, and I'm not going to really use it that often alone, since I do have a panning project in mind for this for January. But I just wanted to use it a little bit in combination with some other palettes and put some more use on it before that project, because my makeup collection is not that old, and I just really love this palette. I think the reason I was able to hit those 2 pans is because I just have a genuine love for this palette. I like the colors, I like the formula, I like everything about it. So before we move on from eyeshadows, I have a pan to show you. So to give myself some freedom with these baskets, sometimes if I have a desire to use another palette or some kind of single, I'll use it in combination with the basket palette. So for example, I'll use some shades in my crease from one of the basket palettes, and sometimes I'll put a ColourPop shadow on the lid. So I did hit pan on ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Sunset Boulevard. I really love this color. I've used it quite frequently since I got it, and I finally hit pan. These are kind of shallow, and also it's like a cream to powder formula, so they're not the hardest thing in the world to hit pan on, but they still do count. And I do have a lot of them because I enjoy them, so the more I hit pan on, the better. It makes me feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Also, really quick, I definitely wanted to mention this. I'm going to explain it more in another video that I'm making in more detail, but during my last makeup basket video, someone made a comment that they thought hitting pan was wasting product. And I'm not saying this to call that person out. I'm saying it to call myself out, that I just suddenly started showing you guys the pan when I started doing these baskets, and I never really explained myself. I falsely assumed that everyone would know what pan meant, so that's my bad. And I'm actually really thankful that person made the comment so that I could explain myself. So I apologize for not explaining myself, because when I think back now, it did take me a really long time to find the panning community. When you first come on YouTube, you see all the big beauty gurus. That's kind of what they throw at you first, and you kind of got to dig for other stuff. So when you hit pan on something, really all you do is you focus on a shadow or a highlighter or whatever you want, and all you do is try to use that product as much as you can in your routine so that you can finally see the pan. And it takes a lot of hard work to get to that pan, and even when you hit pan, you still have a lot of product left over. So by teaching yourself how long it takes to hit pan, many people like hope that it will stop them from buying so many products and loving what we already have, because like so many people on YouTube have these huge makeup collections, and mine is way bigger than it needs to be, and I really need to change that. I'm definitely not looking to be a minimalist or anything. I'm still gonna shop, don't worry, but I just need to kind of shop less, I guess, and be a smarter consumer. So I really need help with that, and I'm hoping that panning will help me to do that. So that's just one explanation, and like I said, I'll explain it more in another video. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know it's not wasting product, it's actually using the product a lot and getting your money's worth by using it. I hope that does make sense. So in previous months, I didn't like have any dedicated lipsticks. I kind of just did lipstick challenges, but now I'm buckling down on myself and making myself stick to certain lipsticks. But I do have quite a lot, more than most people would have in a makeup basket. And here's the reason why. You really need to customize any Project Progress or makeup basket or Project Pan or whatever you do. You need to customize it to your own situation. And I have way too many lipsticks. In a couple of weeks, some people have requested this video, and it is coming. You're going to see my lipstick collection / declutter, and there's just way too many. So it's better for me to just get use on a lot of lipsticks than to just focus on one and let the other ones sit on the shelf getting old. I hope that makes sense. So it's good for me to use all of these instead of just focusing on one or two. So I have a really large number. I don't even know. I haven't counted them yet. I'm also doing a makeup inventory at the end of the year, which is kind of scary, but I'll have a minimum probably of 50 lipsticks, so that's scary. So I took 15 out for now to focus on, and I might use them each twice during the month, or I might use one of them a lot and the rest not that much, but these are the ones I'm separating from the bigger collection and focusing on. So I'll share those with you. We have 4 from Kat Von Z. We have Hilda because it's new to me and I'm really enjoying it. We have Lolita because Lolita is the perfect lipstick. If you don't know what's going to match a look and you're struggling, just grab Lolita. We have Hawkwind because it's my holy grail, so I can't do my first lipstick basket without Hawkwind. And then this is the Everlasting Glimmer Veil in Dazzle. It's like this really sparkly red color, so this is here to use for Christmas. Then we also have some Jeffree Star lipsticks. We have 3. We have 2 from the new holiday collection. We have Human Nature, and we have Christmas Cookie. I do have pictures of myself wearing this on Instagram. And then we have the Nathan lipstick from the family collection, which I really enjoy. So all of these are on the newer side, and I love them, so I want to take the time to enjoy them. I want to use the things that I love, not the things that I dislike. If I dislike something, I'd rather pass it on. So I also have some Dose of Colors ones. I'm wearing Stone, which is part of the basket today on my lips. And then we also have Lazy Daisy, which is new to me from the Christmas set, and Truffle, which is an old favorite. Last liquid lipstick, which is Goth Topic by Wet n Wild. It's kind of like a burgundy color, and I enjoy wearing that in the fall and winter. Even though I love liquid lipstick, especially for on camera or for leaving the house, sometimes if I'm just not going anywhere, I like to give my lips a break and wear an old-fashioned bullet lipstick. So I have a few here. I have Sugar Cane from the Bite set. Bite lipsticks are very, very moisturizing. They're like food grade, so I'm enjoying that. I have the honeycomb one in here, but I may trade it out for something else that's coming in the mail, so I'm not sure about that one. And then I have Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, also travel size. The Marc Jacobs lipsticks, the bullet ones, are also very, very moisturizing if you're looking for something moisturizing. And this time of year, you can find them in holiday sets, which is more affordable than the full size. Then I had been wanting to try nude sticks, but I knew I really didn't need to spend money on a new lipstick brand. But somehow I got this free with an order, and I was like so excited. It's called, what is this even called? It's called Greystone. I haven't worn it yet, but I've swatched it, and it's just really, really pretty, right up my alley, and I'm excited to wear it. It's kind of like a cool tone, brownish gray color. So last but not least, we have stuff that I have finished up. So I was supposed to show this to you guys last video, and I completely forgot. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So I finished that in either October or November, and I have repurchased since. I repurchased it when Ulta had it for 40% off, which was awesome. And this lasted me a long time. This lasted me from like April to October. The next thing I finished up is the NYX Micellar Water. I go through so many makeup wipes between wearing makeup 7 days a week and having a YouTube channel and having an Instagram and like taking like swatch pictures and stuff. I use so many makeup wipes. So micellar is like the micellar water is a good thing to have when you just need to take a break from the makeup wipe because you're using too many and it's getting too expensive. This is only like $7.99. It lasts a really long time, and I have already repurchased it. It's a great product, and I really do enjoy it. So I finish these up all the time and forget to show you guys. This is the Neutrogena fragrance-free makeup wipes. I have to use fragrance-free. I have very sensitive skin. So I have a box of empties I've been keeping since maybe the end of July, which I want to do a video on soon. So let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see all my empties. I know some people have like a whole year's worth, but I didn't think of starting it to like the end of July. So let me know if you would enjoy seeing that down in the comments. Last thing I have to show you is not finished, but I just wanted to show you the progress. This is now my third Milky Mist by Pixi. So I think there is an empty bottle. I just forgot to bring it in. The second empty bottle, I don't think I ever showed you guys. So this is me on my third, and I'm already like at least 40% through the product. I constantly repurchase this. It's really good for my dry skin, and just like the ABH Glow Kit, this is one of the best things I've purchased all year, which I guess I should maybe make a video like that towards the end of the year, like the best things I've purchased all year. So for someone who has a lot of products to purchase this, to repurchase this 3 times already, I think says a lot about it. Obviously, if you have oily skin, it might not be the best thing for you, but if you have dry skin, I think you would love it. So those are all my items for December and my November progress. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. And please let me know in the comments if you have any goals you've been working on with makeup. Let me know about them. I'd love to hear it. Or if not, just let me know what products you've been using and loving lately. I know there's so many new things out for the holidays that maybe you have some new things, and I'd love to hear about it. Or if you've just been rediscovering old favorites, I'd love to hear about that as well. So let me know that stuff down in the comments, and I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.